Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. And today is going to be a whip and chat. And my name is it's Monday. My name is Jennifer, aka Jen Jen, and we're gonna, you know, whip and chat and talk about what's been going on here this week. I must say one thing: it's Monday, and I'm ready for a flippin' do-over. This day, I'm telling you, I don't know what my deal is, but every time, and I think it's, and I've been doing this for the last like week and a half, and I don't know if it's just me or what the deal is, but it seems like every time I sit down to record a video, I have to stop because I'm not satisfied with it. And sometimes it takes me all freaking day to record a video, and I don't know if there's any other creator that has that issue, but it's just a very annoying. And I was going to start uh, using a different program to that I use to edit and upload because Justin found me a program that is free and it will upload to YouTube, and I can use my OBS with it. Well, I have done since 9:30 this morning, and this is, like I said, this has been an everyday thing during the week when I'm trying to record. Since 9:30, 8:30, whatever, I'm trying to record a video, and I the video doesn't get uploaded until in the late afternoon. So I apologize. I don't know what my deal is. I have no clue. I don't know if it's just because when I sit down and go to open up my mind, or you know how you are when you sit down and you go to chat, talk like you're talking to somebody else. That's what I do. I sit here and talk and think, okay, this is, I'm talking to somebody else. And then I get like all discombobulated and um, forget what I'm going to say, or I go, so, and it's very annoying. And I know it's got to be annoying for you guys too. And I try to, stop that stuff, but it doesn't always work. And then it's just been not a good day at all, period. And we're trying to clean because the monthly whatever the extermination that they have every couple months for the complex, because they come out and exterminate and so forth, just regular maintenance, whatever. And well, we're trying to clean, and of course I've been trying to do this for the past week, and I feel like I get started and then I just want to sit down. I just don't want to do anything. And I don't know what my problem is. I don't know. I don't know if it's because my legs hurt all the time. I don't know. Now my doctor swears up and down that there's nothing wrong with my legs, and I'm on the wrong spot. Oh poo. And tells me, it's just my arthritis and so forth, and that, it's all good. But it's annoying, and it makes me feel like the worst person in the world and the most, nastiest person in the world, because I'm not a nasty person. My house is mostly clean all the time, but if you could see my house right now, my apartment right now, you'd be like, what hurricane came through here and just like messed up? Because yeah, it's bad. So getting motivated has not been my greatest uh, accomplishment lately. Oh my gosh. So it's not been a good day to start off, and I'm getting annoyed because I feel like every time I sit down to record, along with the fact that I forget what I want to talk about, everybody wants to come in and bother me and so forth. And I know y'all are going to say, well, it's background noise and you guys, you're a mom, your kids are home. I get it. I usually don't have a problem with it. But today I have just been so freaking annoyed. and so whatever that it's not even funny. So, sorry, I needed to get that off my chest this morning or today. So, I hope everyone is doing well. Sorry, I don't usually vent at the beginning of this like that, but I do apologize. But I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everyone had a good weekend. I hope everyone had a good week last week. My week was pretty good, besides the technology tech yeah the technological issue. And excuse me, do I want to know what this is?
Your ledger?
Oh, I forgot. So it's just not been a good day to start off. And, and so my week has been going good. Last week was fine. This week was the start of this week has just not been the greatest, because I'm ready to just like say forget videos this week and just like totally just go somewhere. But the only really bad thing that happened last week was uh Sky, as you all, well, Skylar, little dude, as you all know him, little dude. And sometimes I do call him Skylar. Um, the week before, his teacher, one of his teachers, messaged or called me because she was concerned, and she said that he wasn't completing any of his assignments on in his Google Classroom. And I said, yeah, I know. I found out because he tried to hide it from me, and I ended up going in there and checking to make sure that, he did everything. And I said that was kind of my fault, because I have gotten to the point now where, because he's getting ready to go into middle school next year, I kind of figured, you know what? He can, he doesn't really need me to stand over him and be stuck back there with him and make sure, okay, you do this, you write down what you have for homework, so forth. It's just, I just didn't see that, he needed that, the constant supervision. Well, obviously, I kind of dropped the ball in that process, which I didn't mean to, but I was trusting him to do what he needed to do. So she, told me that he missed some assignments. So I let him know, and he kind of, got upset and ticked off. And he was like, "But I did them all." No, you didn't. There's still some that you're missing. So yeah, I made him do them over the weekend. And he, of course, he wasn't thrilled about that. So he was not happy with me all weekend. And I told him, I said, "Son," or all that weekend, and I said, "Son, you've got to do this." I said, "Because you're going into middle school next year. You don't need your mother standing over top of you." I said, "Because I can't come to middle school with you next year and sit there and watch everything you do. Because, number one, you're going to be 11 years old. Number two, it's time to show that you can be responsible." Which he usually is pretty responsible when it comes to that kind of thing. It's just, I don't know what his issue is. I don't know if he was just more interested in the fact that, he, or upset that, okay, I'd rather play the PlayStation or the Xbox or something. So I've been kind of watching him, because I want to make sure he succeeds in school, basically. I mean, well, not basically, but I want to make sure he succeeds in school and gets, when he needs. Because, I mean, his teachers told me he's a smart kid. And he is, believe me. I mean, just to show you how smart, when he was 3 years old, I use the closed captions on some movies and stuff like that. And he apparently he was reading the closed captions off the of a movie, and one day he knew what a word on a commercial was. So it was like, okay. And but I mean, this kid is smart. I mean, he really, 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 really is a very smart child. And him slacking like that, it just, it was kind of disappointing. But he, last week and this week, or last week, I made sure that he didn't slack. And I told him, I said, you can't slack. You can't, you just can't goof off. And I said, he's like, well, I'm bored sometimes. Well, okay. And then, of course, he comes up with, well, I don't like sitting in front of the computer. I get that. But I told him, I said, you do realize that starting November the 30th, you're going to be sitting in front of the computer all day long on Zoom and doing schoolwork, classwork, whatever. And of course, he was like, oh, because he's one of the students one of the students that, their parents turned in the Google form stating that they weren't coming back, and that they were going to do the virtual learning. And so I told him, I said, you've got to get into it. You've got to get used to this, now. And I said, I know it's going to be different, especially when you go back to school. And, it's going to be a little strange when you're sitting there with all your friends. But I really don't know if they're going to go back, just because all the cases, I mean, the cases are rising again. So I just told him, I said, you need to be prepared, because don't know what's going to happen, and we just need to go with it. And I mean, he understands, but he doesn't like it, and I can't say I blame him, because I'm getting a little stir crazy myself, and I'm ready to, like, bite off somebody's head. I I don't know if that has anything to do with why I'm having issues recording and starting the video and restart. I don't know. I really, really don't know. I'm just, at first I thought it was because I was just kind of, um, I needed to reset, but that's not the case, because I kind of did that, um, 2 weeks ago. So I know it's not that, but, I'm just getting very annoyed, frustrated that, I try to do a video, and then, oh yeah, I got to stop, because it's either I forget, it's either I have something on my mind, or, and then as I'm recording, I forget, and then I remember, and then it's really annoying. It's hard to explain. I don't know if it's my adult ADHD, and yes, I joke about that, but I really don't know what the deal is. But anyhow, so we'll get off of that little itty bitty issue. So he's, trying to get back on track and get, situated and so forth. And so this morning he was okay about getting up, but I could just tell that he really, 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 really didn't want to go to school. And he's just kind of like, um, and today he knew more about the schedule than I did, because I didn't know that they finished their science for the first marking term, and now they're getting ready to do social studies, and I didn't know. And I go in there and I look at him and I said, dude, you have art today. And he just looks at me, he says, no, we don't. What do you mean you don't? It's 12:50. Uh, yes, but Miss Rhodes said we don't have it. We have flex time or something. And I was like, okay. So the whole time I thought he was goofing off. He's doing what he's supposed to. And I apologize, because I didn't know. So he's like, it's okay, Mom. But as you can see, it's been, yeah. So then let's see. then of course I started ordering presents, Christmas presents. I know y'all are gonna think I'm totally bonkers, but I try to start my Christmas shopping early. I used to try to start it in June, but I always kind of never always happened because it seemed like every time I turned around to try to do that, it just that fell through. So I started Christmas shopping Wednesday, got a couple of things for Miranda, and then got a couple of things for no, got a couple of things for Miranda, and then Miranda and the kids ordered something for me. So I just have to get Justin and Skylar's presents, and then I think we're set. I mean, they're like I don't know if anybody else's child does this, but lately my kids don't wait until Christmas Day. They rather open them if the present comes before Christmas. They rather open it right then and there. And I have been trying really hard not to do that. But it always seems like I can never get them to stick to it. Like yesterday, um, one of Miranda's presents came in the mail over the weekend, and I told her she wasn't allowed to open it until Christmas. So I made the mistake of unboxing it for her while during my live yesterday. Well, now she's got it in her room on her little tabletop easel to diamond paint, and because she's not one of these ones that likes to do really really big diamond paintings. And I mean, to prove in fact, she's got a Disney princesses ensemble that I started, that she hasn't finished yet. I haven't finished yet. So I think I need to pick one day or something, and after doing getting all these caught up, and just finish that for her, because it's just sitting there. And she brought it. Where did she do with it? I thought she brought it out here. I think she did. I don't know if she did or not. But it's just sitting here. So gotta finish that one, because I mean, y'all are probably like, oh my gosh, you haven't done that painting in forever. I thought it was done. No, she wanted to do it, and well, I thought she did, and then she came out, told me it was too big, and she put it aside, and she hasn't really done any diamond painting. So now she can. I'm hoping that maybe I don't have to finish the Disney Princesses ensemble for her. I mean, if I do, it's no big deal. But I'm hoping that maybe this diamond painting will get her kind of motivated somewhat to do the painting. We'll see. Keeping my fingers crossed on that one. So I got her. I ordered the presents from Wish. I know y'all are gonna like, really? Why did you order from Wish? I don't order a lot of things from Wish, and when I do, it's not. I try to like look at the reviews before I order it, because you never know. Now, sometimes not all the reviews of the product is right on target or whatever. So I just kind of pick and choose my battles, and I bought her and I leather bound journals, and because we used to do journal writing all the time, or I did. She likes to do it for writing. Well, I don't even know what she does in it. She won't let me look in it, but she likes to write random stuff down, I guess. And so I bought that for her, and then she bought me, of course, using my credit card from Wish. She bought me a long sleeve top, and so those are on the way. She also bought me Chicago PD. No, she didn't. I did that, and So those are on the way. Then, as you all know, I ordered two paintings from Diamond Art Club last month. Well, I didn't realize that one of them was unavailable or out of stock until this month. So I'm waiting for them to tell me that it's shipped. Diamond Art Club told me that it would be available yesterday, but it would take at least 3 to 4 days to ship. So I'm waiting to see the notification for that, so that I can say, "Oh yes, they're coming." But of course, my daughter tells me you can't open them until um, Christmas. So I'm going to try to talk her into letting me open one of them and unbox one of them on the channel and leave the other one for opening on Christmas, because that way, at least, I have something to show you guys. But those are the only things. I do have to go next month, and what I usually like to try to do is, I don't know if anybody else does this for like Christmas stockings or whatever. Buy like stuff they need and put it in their stockings, like underwear, socks, stuff like that, and put it in their underwear, or put it in their underwear. Holy crap! Put it in their stocking. Sorry. Yeah. Wasn't trying to say it wasn't. Yeah. Okay. Put it in a Christmas stocking. And I try to do this every year. And that I need to get that, and get the boys new gaming headsets, because I'm tired of going through those. This is like, I know I have bought them maybe a set every year, and it gets so annoying because, and it's not like they do anything rough with them, but they fall apart. And so I told the boys, this year they needed to take really good care of them this time, because I wasn't buying anymore like that anymore. Because usually, my kids are just as bad. They're they you get a brand new toy and it breaks in like 3 days. So I'm kind of hoping they remember to not do this. So those are taken care of. So I'm not trying to buy them any more presents, because I feel like I'm gonna just like scream. And it's, and of course the present that I got Miranda, well, I don't know why I got a different tracking number or what the deal was with this, but anyway, long story short was, I got the tracking number that Amazon gave me for her diamond painting. Well, it said it had been delivered, but now get this, it had been delivered in Scranton, Pennsylvania. So I was like, are you really serious right now? So I, looked it up. Sure enough, well, I emailed the seller and I explained the situation. Well, at first I really thought that, it had been delivered there. So I was kind of, irritated. I've been irritated all weekend, just because I'm stressing, and yeah. And I was like, okay. So I explained the situation, and I told them, I said, look, you guys mailed it, sent this through, and it did not come to me. It went to a different state, in a different city, a whole different address. And, well, the seller emailed me back and let me know that the tracking number that I had and that they assigned were two different tracking numbers. Well, I don't know what got delivered to Scranton, Pennsylvania. I have no clue. I don't know. I don't know what it is. It doesn't tell me. And I called the post office, And of course I was on hold for like God knows how long. I got tired of waiting, so I said, you know what, I'm done. I'm just not, no. So the whole time, I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Well, I just basically nicely said, can you just send me a replacement diamond painting? This is supposed to be a Christmas present, and I don't want to have to, and I don't have the money to order another one, and it would be kind of stupid to do that. Well, they kind of, the seller was like, well, again, this is not the right tracking number that you have, and this is the tracking number we have. Well, I told, and I explained to him, well, I didn't get the package. And long story short, I asked to have my card refunded if, they couldn't send me another one out. Well, finally, when we got it yesterday, I let them know that I let the seller know that I got it, and that sorry for bothering them, so forth. I received the package, so forth. Well, I don't know where this company is. I'm assuming it's China. But I guess they didn't understand what I said, because they wanted to kind of just keep arguing. And I told them, I said, look, I have the package. The package came. I'm, you know, I don't need to dispute this. Well, they just didn't want to hear it. Or either that, or they just didn't understand it. I don't know if they have any kind of, I don't know if they have a translation, you know, I don't know. I don't know if they have somebody that can translate for them. I have no idea. But they acted like they didn't understand what I meant and what I said. So I just ignored it, because it was kind of like, why do I need to try to explain if they're going to keep repeating the same thing, or basically the same thing, but word it different? So I just left it alone and said, okay, whatever. So that was I'm telling you, my week was good. Y'all may think, no, it's not. You're whining. No, I'm not really whining. I'm frustrated. I have been frustrated all week, and I'm ready to like scream, because I used to be able to sit down and record a video in one sitting, and now it's like, I can't do that. So, I don't know. But I do apologize that this video will be going up late, because that was not my intention. So then, Justin had an idea. Okay, y'all want to know why it rained last week? This is why. Justin had an idea. He knew that when I upload with Power Director, for me anyway, it takes me a while. It takes a while to upload it. And sometimes it doesn't get uploaded. If I record like 8 o'clock, 8:30 in the morning, it doesn't get posted or uploaded to YouTube until around, I don't know, 1:30 my time, Eastern time. So, it's kind of annoying. And, well, Justin was like, well, there is a program that might work faster. And I said, okay. Well, he said, Mom, I know how you like to do your split screen using, OBS. And I said, well, I haven't used it in a while. And he says, well, there's a way you can do it with this. And I thought, okay. So I have to figure that one out, because I was going to use it today, and I don't know how to use it yet. So I have to figure all this out before I take the plunge, because and I looked at it. He showed me what he does, and it's a totally different setup. It's very, very, to me, it's confusing, but to him, he said, I know what to do. And I'm like, I'm glad you know what to do, because I don't. And it's confusing. So I have to, explore that. because I don't want to be trying to figure it out. And I don't, and of course, you know how you do the introduction thing for the video. Well, I don't know how to do that. And he said, I don't know, I've never done that. So that's one of the things that I need to work out, because, and I have another, what is it? Oh, what is the name of this other program? It is, I don't know what it's called. It is Open Chat, and I use that when I do split screen, but they don't have a whole lot of, cool effects to offer. And I mean, they probably do, but you probably have to download something else. And I just don't have a whole lot of things on that program that they can offer. So that was, my thing. So yeah, it's been. So I apologize if I'm complaining. I'm not trying to. But this week has been, good otherwise. Just, And I've been seeing everybody with snow. I want snow. I'm ready for snow. And I would really, really like some snow. And I did want to show you guys some stuff I got in the mail. I got some friend mail from Melody Loves Crafts. She sent me this patty wax tin. And there's patty wax inside. There's two different scents. Grape knee-high and crisp linen. And I turned that over. I didn't want to do that. They both smell good. Now, I'm not into grape like scent or whatever. Now I'll eat grapes any day of the week. You give them to me. I'll eat grapes like crazy. And but I don't use the scent the scent itself. I just don't get into it. I don't know why. I have no clue. So thank you, Melody. I really appreciate it. Sorry. So that was the main thing I got in the mail. So that was interesting. And of course, then I got a mask. I have a new mask for whenever I go out. And that's kind of, what I've been doing this week. I haven't done a whole lot of stitching either, because I need to. I have a couple deadlines for, groups and stuff, but I just haven't. It's not that I've lost the stitching bug. I haven't done a whole lot, because not that I didn't want to. I don't know what my problem was this weekend. Like I said, this weekend was not a good weekend for, and of course we still have the MMA thing going on here with my kids and Miranda's boyfriend. I'm telling you, like I said, 32-year-old, and a 9 and a 10-year-old, and of course my stuff wants to go bye-bye. Why is everything? Why? Ugh. Sorry. So that's my little itty-bitty vent for today, and just trying to get everything organized. My house looks like, we won't go there. My house looks awful. It looks really, really bad, and I need to get moving. What is this? The heck is that? I have no clue. Not unless that's part of the. Okay. Let's see what's next. S. So, let's see. Oh, I put my tree up. My tree is up. Like I told you all last week with the I needed a distraction from the election, whatever you want to call it. I the all the coverage on the election and just all the coverage on, everybody saying this, everybody saying that, and then it just got to a point that everybody was repeating the same thing over and over again, some in a different way and some, phrased different. It just got annoying. I got tired of hearing it. So I needed some kind of a distraction. So I put my tree up. So my tree is up. And I've got to figure out how I'm going to plug it in or where I'm going to plug it in, because all the outlets over where the tree is they're being used. So I'm going to have to plug it in or figure out where to plug it in. But yeah, my tree is up. It was up last week. Or the week, excuse me, the last week before, whatever week it was. I don't remember. See, my days are running together. This is just pitiful. So yeah, that's been up. Usually I have it up by the day after Thanksgiving, but I went ahead and did it now because I knew if I didn't, I wouldn't put it up any sooner. I wouldn't put it up when I needed to. So, but it's kind of like cramped between um my recliner and my entertainment center, and it's I don't have a whole lot of space. It's very annoying. I wish I had bigger space, more space, but I don't. So let's see. That's really all there is to share this week. My gosh, that's pitiful. Um, yeah, I think that's it, guys. I feel like I feel like I'm forgetting something. I do. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I'm not. So, well, that's it, guys. That's all I can think of. So I hope everyone has a great week, and I will see everybody next time. Thanks for watching.